Now joined by the Case of the Week crew of Zach Aaron, Vince Naglic, and Blaine King. Guys, the NHL playoffs start this week. Who do you guys have winning each league, and then who do you have winning it all?
All right, I guess I'll start since I'm at this side of the table.
Well, maybe we don't want to start there.
Well, we don't have a choice now. So for the Western Conference, it was initially a tough pick. I wanted to initially go with Anaheim, but in a very last-second pick, I'm going to go with Colorado. They've been playing at the top of their game for the whole season, probably some of the best hockey they've played in probably the past, more than a few years, probably the past 5 years, some of the best hockey. Varlamov is a beast when he's not, of course, doing illegal things with his significant others. And then out of the East, it's going to be the Bruins. It's hard to go against Claude Julien. He's just so good at coaching. He plays such a matchup game. He's so good at matching up.
Well, you know what? I'm going with the hometown boys, Chris. The Pittsburgh Penguins. And why? Statistics. Okay, let's see.
Yeah,
numbers,
Fleury.
Vince. Drop
Let's talk
numbers.
Fleury.
No, out of the top 30 players,
Jeez,
this is a
sorry,
big
you're
factor.
a Philly fan.
Yeah, the Flyers don't know anything.
Well, what was the last time? 75?
Yeah.
75.
Okay, Chris. Let me get the facts going here. Crosby, most points, 8th in most goals. Kunitz is 9th in most goals.
Career year.
Yeah. Fleury, 2nd in most wins. And finally, out of the top 30 30 people, they have less penalty minutes than. They don't have anyone in the top 30.
That's until they play the Flyers.
There's a
Oh,
reason
the
you guys
Flyers?
are called the Broad Street Bullies.
Once the Flyers get
the
past
penalty box is your second home.
Yeah.
our second home, you should have seen the Flyers when they play the Penguins this
Name
season.
one player on the Flyers with class. That's right.
Right,
That's
you were
his name.
done.
Everybody.
Claude Giroux. Blaine, save us Philly kids.
You know, I want to say the Flyers so bad just so I can
Don't
bring
do it.
me and Zach hometown
Don't
out.
do it.
But you know what? I have to be fair, and this is a TV show. So I'm gonna go with the Bruins out of the East. The same exact reason why what Zach said.
See, the problem is they might not even make it out of the first round. Yes, they might have the 1 versus 8 seed, but 8 seed is Detroit, who is in the 23rd straight year. They are in the Stanley Cup playoffs. They are just.
But are the players the
obliterated.
same from 23 years ago? Come on.
It doesn't
If this is
matter.
the 90s,
This is a
it's a
team
different
that
story.
knows how to play in the playoffs. They're going to be physical. This, regardless of who wins between the Bruins and the Red Wings, it's going to go 7 games. These two teams are going to beat on each other.
Okay.
It's going to be physical. So whoever makes it out of that series, they might get bounced in the next round.
Chris, here's my idea, and I like that. Red Wings win, and then the Pens. You know, who's going to stop the Pens? The only team I think in the East that can stop the Pens is the Bruins.
Bruins.
Flyers.
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 Wow.
Look at the season
Okay.
series. Look at the season series.
Season series has never meant anything.
Yeah.
Penguins swept the Bruins last year. That meant a lot.
Yeah.
All right. Even if the Penguins get past Columbus, and the Flyers somehow lose to New York, you still got to play New York, and New York's no easy cookie to play.
Well, I agree with that, but
Well, that's another series that's going to be interesting to see. Philly and New York.
Yeah, they're going to beat each other up.
Yeah, it's going to be bloody murder. But like I said, it's Boston out of the Eastern Conference. And out of the Western Conference, we're going to basically have a rematch from last year. I'm going with Chicago.
Really?
they're too much injury. It's not gonna
Too much
happen.
injuries,
agree
but
with
you know what?
Vince.
If
Someone write
if
that down.
they
I don't
get
think they can't be Chicago.
No.
I don't know. There's
I think-
everyone else has
believe it.
raised their level this
How
year.
about Ryan Miller for the West? Miller.
Yeah, the
Blues?
Blues. Here's the
You
Blues.
told the Blues.
Here's the Blues.
Oh, you dissing Ryan Miller?
oh,
There they went.
Yeah, that's,
Ryan Miller's
this
the
season-
second best goalie, I say, in the NHL.
Yeah, with the offensive core that they have now, all their scores are injured. I mean, who do they have to score for
TJ
them?
Oshie's out now. The Blues
I
have
have
gone.
faith in my boy from Michigan State.
Now, here's the thing.
Because he did so much in Buffalo. They've
Because
got to have a
Buffalo
lot.
sucks. He's finally with a
Buffalo.
good team.
Vince, ask me 2 or 3 weeks ago who I have out of the West. I would have said Blues almost without question. In the past 2 or 3 weeks, they have pretty much.
Okay, I'd rather
They
them
did
lose
it.
now than lose in the playoffs. Get all that losing out of your system.
You don't
Go
want
on.
to go in ice cold.
You don't.
I mean, really?
Look at the Pens last year. Look at them every regular season. Like they go in hot and then they go to the playoffs and it's nothing.
Look at
No, that's
Chicago.
cold
They
this
went
year.
ice hot, red hot last year, and the Blackhawks cruised
They
right to
should
the
have won
Stanley
last year. The
Finals.
Bruins should have won.
Yeah, I agree with him. I think the Bruins.
The Bruins
had
got
that
hot at
series.
the right time. That was it last year.
you get hot at the right time,
That's what any playoff system is about, isn't it?
I'm going to say one last thing. Let's go Pens.
No.
That's bias. That's straight
Orange and
bias.
black.
We don't
That's
show
not
bias
bias.
in media.
Black.
We're media
I'm not
members.
media. I'm mortuary science, so.
He works on dying hopes like
he's-
Flyer
he's-
fans.
like,
Oh,
Thank
taking
you,
shots
Chris.
at us right now. All right, we'll see.
But no, the Flyers. I think the Flyers will
Choke?
get. Like
Really?
like
Really?
they
No,
have.
they really choke? They're going to choke.
No, they're not gonna choke.
Choking
No,
would imply
it-
there was a standard for winning there.
If they get past New York,
Like they have since like the second week of the season. They
Wait,
start
wait,
off
what?
so bad.
How many championships do they have?
Well, why does it always come back?
It always-
Here, I have a question.
That's exactly what counts
I
as.
have a question.
Thugs.
I have a question for you, Pittsburgh fans, and just for you, Pittsburgh fans.
Yes?
Why do you unleash the question about championships?
Because
That's the
we
pick.
have them. We have them. You don't. We have
What?
more in the last 20 years than you guys have as a total.
But it doesn't matter.
Yes,
Then
it
the players
does.
are-
You, as Herm Edwards said, you play to win the game.
Hello.
You don't do exactly. And he said hello afterwards. You don't play to. Oh, we kind of won. You play to win.
that's our mentality in Philly.
With what?
What? What
With
championships?
We get our
You're the
hopes
bar
up
that
and then it
Philly-
just crashes.
And this nonsense.
So every year we're in it. So that's all that matters.
Yeah, and it goes like that.
Well, this year is different.
That looks
We'll
like
be
the,
Now who's
that
gonna
looks
clean
like
up that
the
mess?
Chris is.
Join us again next week. Same Pioneer channel, same Pioneer time, same Pioneer sideline.